Camilo Pancratius Cascolan, Chief Philippine National Police, has arrived. He is welcomed by our police host, Police Brigadier General Ali Pagkalinawan, PRO COR Regional Director.
Diyan naka-broadcast ako, pag gusto mo kung yung video ko baka kanan, ano ba, mag-live ka ba, hindi?
Bumalik kayo!
Atras po, sama-sama kayo.
Pinuno, huwag kamay. No! Stop! Lapit, magiting na binuto. Tapos na po. Dahil yan, mga mandirigma. Pananon, ayatan tayo ay may bimisita. May isang dayaw iti Baguio City. Dayaw iti Cordillera. Ikaw naan na naging hepe ni Philippine National Police. Si Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan. Di panagyaman na sinabara na panang sarabay kayo kanya na. May isa nga pulis, ito tayo pulis, na respetado, responsable, at disiplinado. Also, from Delta Company.
The arrival honors for Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan has just been concluded. The Chief PNP will now sign the guest book. May we invite the command group and D staff to join our Chief PNP for the photo opportunity. Welcome, sir, to the home of the most disciplined cops. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, naka-on na ako. Nagkamali ako eh. Imbes na yung
Please be seated.
Ano? Okay na, naka-on, naka-live na. Sorry. Galing, galing. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the PRO COR Warriors.
Special Weapons and Tactics, a military-like unit within the police force trained to deal with especially dangerous situations such as hostage-taking, terrorist threats, and riots that uses specialized equipment and tactics. Police Regional Office Cordillera, through the initiative of our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, conducted the SWAT Challenge 2020 to test the capabilities of our SWAT teams in various disturbances and to ensure their readiness in various situations. Please rise for the invocation to be officiated by Police Brigadier General Jason Ortizo, Director, Chaplain Service.
Let us bow our heads and be aware of God's loving presence in our midst. Let us pray. Ever-living God, we praise and glorify you as we now come to the closing ceremony of the SWAT Challenge. Thank you, Lord, for the success of the competition, from the spirit of fairness and the demonstration of sportsmanship to the display of friendship and camaraderie among everybody. Thank you also, Lord, for keeping us safe all throughout the competition. We now ask, as we acknowledge our emptiness before you, that you would endow us the endurance and the strength to fight all forms of criminality with tactical competency and firearms proficiency. Grant us also the perseverance and discernment to use our skills in the service of your people. In a very special way, we consecrate to you our beloved Chief PNP, Police General Camilo Pancratius P. Cascolan. Let your blessings be upon him that he could continue to lead us towards the betterment of our service in the glory of your heavenly kingdom. Grant all this, we ask and pray, in your most mighty name. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated.
And now, Police Paul, Deputy Regional Director for Administration, will give the welcome remarks.
To our guest of honor, the Speaker, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, who will be properly introduced later. Our very own Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan, sir. Our Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan, sir. Our BRBO, Police Colonel Janjuan. The Chief Regional Staff, Police Colonel Ramila Saolies. The Acting Chief Directorial Staff, soon to be Police Lieutenant General Joselito Veracruz, sir. The Director for Intelligence, Police Major General Ferdinand Divina, sir. The Director for Operations, Police Major General Alfredo Orcos, sir. The Director for Logistics, Police Major General Angelito Casimiro, sir. The Director for Police Community Relations, soon to be Police Major General Rodela Sermonia, sir. The Director for Controllership, Major General Emmanuel Luis Lico, sir. The Director for Research and Development, soon to be Police Major General Dennis P. Agustin, sir. The Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Police Major General Amando Clinton Impiso, sir. Director Daipo Western Mindanao, Police Major General Jose Chiquito Amalayo, sir. Director PDG, Police Major General Joel Napoleon Apollonier, sir. Director of Civil Security Group, and the former Regional Director of PRO Cordillera, Police Major General Israel Ephraim Dixon, sir. Director Chaplain Service, Police Brigadier General Jason Ortizo. Staff of PDACAR, headed by its Regional Director, Hila Castro. Members of the PNP Officers Ladies Club, led by Mama Amelia Cascolan. Members of the regional staff. Chiefs of the regional support units. City Director and Provincial Directors. Members of the Regional Advisory Council, headed by its Chairman, Mr. Rinaldo Bautista Jr. SWAT challenge competitors, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And it is with pride and honor to welcome you all in this most awaited event, the closing ceremony of the PRO COR Cordillera Warriors SWAT Challenge 2020. Parallel with the other skills enhancement program of our regional director, in compliance with the 9 strategic thrust of the Chief PNP, a 3-day SWAT competition was conducted, which was participated in by SWAT teams from the 6 police provincial offices, Baguio City Police Office, Regional Mobile Force Battalion, with 2 guest teams from the Special Action Force and Para Training Center. I also want to give the warmest welcome to our guest of honor speaker. Thank you very much, sir, for coming to grace this ever momentous occasion. Indeed, you make this activity even more fulfilling and significant. I am confident that every team did its best in this challenge, as Howard Cosell said, to quote, the ultimate victory in competition is derived from the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best and that you have gotten the most out of what you had to give, unquote. I can see those exhausted but contented looks in you. Your performance showed that we met the purpose of the competition, which is to prepare you for the real game, the fight against terrorism. The tactical competition is done, and you have showcased your peculiarities through the various scenarios which determine your response capability. Terrorism is real, insurgency as well, and other forms of criminality. You have undergone this activity, and I believe you have enjoyed the pressures while learning some techniques to effectively address a crisis situation that requires tactical police intervention. This activity is not solely designed to determine the best team, but a great opportunity of honing your skills through teamwork with the application of the technique and tactical procedures. It also fosters a better team integrity and nurtures camaraderie. These are genuine yardsticks of success in dealing with any terrorist outfit. So everyone is a winner here. Once again, welcome to this ceremony. May this closing program be a foundation for more PRO COR SWAT challenges in the future. And for now, we can say that PRO COR SWAT team is ready for the National SWAT Challenge. Salamat, kinaembag na ang sa amin.
Thank you very much, sir, for that heartwarming welcome.
At this point, let us watch a 5-minute video presentation of the SWAT challenge conducted from October 15 to 16, 2020 at Dam 2 Philex Mines, Itogon, Benguet.
How this course is designed. It will make you think na yung basic na dalang equipment, kulang yan. Pag ikaw pumasok sa isang miyera, dala mo lahat ng equipment mo. Depende kung yung condition, yung dapat yung dalang equipment. Hindi ko makikita mo na araw-araw, hindi ko magdadala ng flashlight. Hindi ko nakikita mo na araw, hindi ko magdadala ng camera. Kaya hindi ko makikita kung hindi mapasusunod. That are the days that you have to use your eyeglasses. Objective of having red dots is for faster target acquisition. Para makita nyo, look at each other's equipment, look at talaga realize that dapat meron tayo. Dapat meron yung practice na siya tayo. Declare the SWAT Challenge 2020 for Police Regional Office Cordillera open.
We come to the highlight of the program, which is the awarding of winners of the SWAT Challenge. Winners will receive a trophy and a cash award from the Chief PNP. May we invite our guest of honor and speaker, Police General Camilo Pancratius Cascolan, to present the awards. He will be assisted by PRO COR Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Arvin Pagkalinawan, and members of the command group.
Let us start with the different stages of the SWAT challenge. The champion for the close quarter battle course is Kalinga PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Ernesto Gaya Jr. They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos. Kalinga PPO is also the best team in uniform and equipment. They will also receive another trophy and cash. The champion for the pistol course is RMFB 15. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant MacLean Atma. They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos. For the rifle course, the champion is BCPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Ariel Nangawan. They will receive a trophy and a cash of 10,000 pesos. For the sniping course, the champion is Abra PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Kevin Balogan. They will receive a trophy and 10,000 pesos cash. Abra PPO is likewise the champion for obstacle course. They will receive another trophy and cash. For the night fighting course, the champion is the 14th Special Action Battalion, South PNP. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Jerwin Senas. They will also receive a trophy and a cash of 10,000 pesos. versus team, the champion is Benguet PPO. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant RMFB.
Tatlo na to, tatlo na.
They will receive a trophy and cash amounting to 10,000 pesos.
Tatlo na yung ano ko, HDMI.
At this point, for the man versus man for senior officers, the winner is Police Colonel Reynaldo Pascual.
PPO. Initials, Staff Sergeant. Initials, GPT. Gold Takyo. Sino yun? Jim Behero. Jim Behero.
Ayos. Takad. Uy.
We have another raffle draw from the Chief PNP. It is a Block 17.
From the Chief Philippine National Police, Block 17 goes to RTC, Police Captain Darwin Resile.
Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations to our winners.
At this juncture, our Regional Director, Police Brigadier, introducing our guest of honor and speaker.
Police Cordillera, Pancratius, Pascua, Cascolan. Please take your seats.
That's how we do it in Manila. Team PRO 1, we are proud of you. PRO COR, PRO COR. Team PRO COR 1, I was asking, you are Regional Command 15 pala, no? PRO 15. Yan, nahihilo ko minsan. But as a Cordilleran and as a citizen of Baguio City, I'm very, very proud of you. And give yourselves a big, big hand. Yung naghahari dyan na commander, please give Tikas pahinga. Silva lang dyan. To your regional director, our host, no other than Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan. Of course, our his DRDA, Lawrence Kuop, no? Brigadier General Lawrence Kuop. Pag tayo nag-uusap, pwede na natin alisin yung police. So, Brigadier General Lawrence Kuop,
of course, your incoming, incoming Brigadier General, John Chua, sorry, your Chief Regional Staff, Ramiro Segules, all the members of the PRO COR Command, from your Chief RMFB down to the RPSU, Cordillera, to your provincial directors, yung malakas, mangaya at mayabang na PCD ng Baguio City. Sabi niya, sir, champion kami. Siya lang pala yung champion. Colonel Alan Raycon, nandun sila. Of course, your PD Abra, Colonel Christopher Ako. PD Apayao, Colonel Byron Tigiin. PD Benguet, Colonel Elmer Ragay. PD Ifugao, Colonel David Mariano. PD Kalinga, Colonel Vicente Limong. PD Mountain Province, Colonel Homer Penicilia. And the Force Commander RMFB 15, Colonel Mario Mayanes. To all the awardees and to all SWAT members, congratulations. Give yourselves a big, big hand. I would like first also to introduce my dream team. Of course, the dream team involves everybody, all members of the Philippine National Police. And if I may, I want to introduce the members of my dream team. The command group is busy, that's why nauna na sila dun. You're busy, and Iso is working. I would like to introduce first the Director of Intelligence, Colonel Major General Ferdy Divina. Your Operations, the DO, Director of Operations, Major General Alfred Corpus. Your Director for Logistics, Major General Lito Casimiro. Your Director for Controller, General Ringo Lico, Major General Ringo Lico. Your Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Major General Clifton Embiso. Your Director for Police Community Relations, incoming Major General Rodel Salmonia. The Director of the Civil Security Group, ayan, kung may mga baril kayo, doon na kayo dumiretso na magpa-LTAP at saka magpa-license. Major General Efrain Bong Dixon. Your typo, supposed to be Typo Northern Luzon na siya. Kaso nga lang, nagkalabo-labuan, so we want our best for the Philippine National Police. That's why we have to transfer him again to Western Mindanao. No other than the Director for Typo, Western Mindanao, Major General Chiquito Malayo. The Directorate for Research, Doctrine Development, no other than incoming Major General Dennis Agustin. O nga pala, kanina pinakilala ko siyang anti-cybercrime. Sorry dalawang butas yun. Of course, hindi ito, our day will never be complete if we do not do the sign of the cross and pray before and after our daily activities. Incoming Major General Jason Ortizo. Diba? Of course, your host, the Regional Director of PRO COR, no other than Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan. And his wife, Pia, is here. Of course, my wife, Bingbing, is also here. And my son. And to all those, our advisory council from the PRO COR, maybe everybody stand up. Ma'am, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. They say that tumulong daw ho kayo sa preparation ng PRO COR. Thank you very much, ma'am. To all the other guests, visitors, the officers of PRO COR, the men and women, the uniformed and non-uniformed personnel of PRO COR, all other guests, new SWAT members, congratulations for being the best, and that's why I'm proud to be a Cordillera. Give yourselves a big hand again. Alam nyo, there are a lot of things to do in the Philippine National Police. A lot more. But we have at least maybe some initiatives with some of the issues and challenges that the PNP is facing every day. That's why we have come up with what you call the Enhanced Managing Police Operations when I was still the Director of Operations in 2016 to 2018. Maybe everybody knows. The Enhanced Managing Police Operations is actually an experience that I had for more than 25 years in the field. And I hope that you would be able to read it with passion so that each one of us will be able to survive our day-to-day activities. I will not delve much about it, but I will just want to state the significant activities that we do in EMPO. First is the law enforcement activities consisting of the anti-criminality programs, criminal crime investigation and solution, and the third one is internal cleansing. And we've been doing that ever since. The second phase is the implementation of security measures where you have the target hardening, border control, social investigation, community partnership, and the deployment of resources. The third one is one of the most important things in the police operations, which we call information operations. Without this, we will not be able to win the hearts and minds of the community that we serve and protect. Number 4 is red teaming. Red team challenges the strategy. The strategy is actually made by who? By the blue team. Yan yung 1, 2, 3 hanggang I-go. After red teaming, once you have already seen the lapses, lahat ng mga patrols, etc., you now combine with the blue team and make contingency planning. And when the contingency plan has been finished, everything has been patched up, you now go to what you call simulation exercise, so that everybody would know what to do and how to do it right. And after which, if your station is already safe, secured, everything has been done well, simulation exercise has been good, you now go out and fight the enemy. And that's what you call the offensive stance. The offensive stance consists of 2 factors. One is a tactical and operational offense. The next one is the legal offense. Kaya nga, every time that we go out, we arrest people, we should be able to file cases against those people that we arrest. Kaya nga kung minsan, sinasabi nga natin, kung big patrol ka, at least siguro maybe, you should not be spending as much as 12 hours patrolling your area. You should at most have 8 hours. Doon lalo na sa kanan, lalo na sa NCR. You should at least have 8 hours to do your big patrol. After your 8 hours doing your big patrol, you become reserved for another 4 hours. That's 12. Pero yung being a reserve for 4 hours doesn't mean to say that you just relax. No. You document all that you have arrested. You inquest them, you file cases, inquest them, put them to jail, you present them to the court. That's what the 4 hours really is. And at the same time, become a reserve force for those who are then on duty, those hours. Very, very simple, but sometimes very hard to comply. Kasi kung minsan, matitigas yung ulo natin, hindi natin pinapansin. Akala nyo siguro, robot, akala ng tao, robot tayo, that kakayanin natin for 1, 2. Maybe you could go on bit patrol for 12 hours and then go on off-duty for another 12 hours. But if you do arrest for between 8 to 12 hours, ang mangyayari kan sa'yo is, madadagdagan yung oras mo mag-inquest, mag-document. So yung 12 oras mo na duty, magiging 16, 17, 18 hours siguro yan. And when you go home, all you have to do is really sleep. Okay. Anyway, that is what you call the enhanced magic police operations. After the offensive stance, you just have to do one thing more. You have to get feedback from all the organizations that we have, JPSCC, RTOC, NALEC, JABRA, you na yun. And when you do it again, you just do it continuously. That is the enhanced magic police operations. And in between the EMPO, read in between those lines, and you will be able to get the administrative response that we need for our operational activities. That is why ang AOPB, basic there, tapos, wala ka nang iisipin pa. No? But I will talk much more about the 9-point strategy. The 9-point strategy is actually a thrust that everybody would have to know. First is decongestion. Decongestion, ang ibig sabihin ng decongestion, palabasin natin yung mga tao. Overcrowded tayo masyado. Siguro ang kailangan natin, tulad ng krame, alisin na natin ang tayo sa krame, ilabas na po natin, ilagay po natin sila sa kanilang kanya-kanyang areas. That's why we have DIPO West Mindanao. Soon, Major General Malayo will go back there to Western Mindanao, and he will have to establish the camp for the DIPOs. Maritime will also go out. They will be in Calatagan, Cavite. Yung HPG at saka PSPG sa Clark. Yung SAF has to get out of NCRPO. Ano mo ako, ilalagay ko kayo kung saan yung kalaban. But considering later on that I will be discussing SAF as delineated responsibility for anti-terrorism, it will be very different now. Yung EOD-K9, dapat ilabas na rin yan. Yung all others that are not supposed to be inside Krame should be out. And that would include, of course, even the logistics service support, wherein your depot should be far away from the populace. Next, after decongestion, is the facility development. First and foremost, we need to have PNPA and NPTI improved. We need to build a lot of facilities for PNPA. That is where we get our best officers. Of course, may lateral, meron ding, at meron ding rose from the ranks. Pero sa atin, kulang pa rin ito. Diba? After doing so, you also have to improve your NPTI so that everybody would be able to train the best now, the best PNP that we should have. We should, as the word goes on, professionalize the Philippine National Police. And by doing so, we would be able to serve our community better. That is the facilities development. In Camp Krame, we dream, your dream team dreams that we would be able to put up or construct a 24-story building that would be able to house the administrative units in Camp Krame. In so doing, we would be able to decongest, remove, demolish all other buildings that are not important and come up with other facilities. That is basically one of the issues in the PNP. What is that? Union quartering. We wish that each one of you, PNCOs, PCOs, NUPs, regional directors, area commands, all national support units would have their own quartering. Kung hindi mo man gagamitin, at least magamit man lang ng tao mo pag mag-i-schooling siya sa Manila. Whenever you go to your assignments, usually, what you do is that you rent houses outside of your camps. Ang problema, pag nasa ISO area ka. So, ang gagawin mo, matutulog ka na lang sa opisina mo, ilatag mo yun sa lamesa at doon ka matutulog. And that's what we have been doing even before. Nung tingente pa kami ganyan na ako. And up to now, we still do it. Why? Because of those factors that I just told you. We wish that we would be able to come up with a lot of quarters. We would be able to come up with a lot of billeting in other areas, in other regions, provinces, and even stations. Sa stasyon kasi, pag gumawa ka ng building, ang pwede lang matulog ay ang hepe. Why do I think so? Kasi ang may kwarto lang na matutulugan, ang hepe lang. And those are the things that we really need to look at. Third is the delineation of responsibilities. From here on, all regional offices will focus on anti-criminality. They will have 40% of their RPSBs with them to be special weapons and tactics team. Okay? But your city mobile groups will be intact and be controlled by the regional offices for anti-criminality. And you will focus much more on anti-criminal activities, most especially with regard to crimes against persons and property. The DIPOs will get out of crime. They will be 3 stars. They will be 3 stars, and they are already 3 stars now. Lahat po ng director ng DIPOs ngayon ay magiging 3-star na. Ang deputy nila magiging 2-star. Ang XO nila magiging 1-star. And we will have to expand DIPO in such a way that we would be able to come up with a lot of positions, not only for generals, but also for full-fledged colonels, light colonels, majors, down to captain and lieutenants. From here on, there will be no TO positions for lieutenant up to light colonels, because you, light colonels up to lieutenants, are the workhorse of this organization. Kailangan magtrabaho lang kayo, huwag kayong mamproblema kung saan ang TO position nyo. But you will be measured when you will be promoted to full-fledged colonels. That is why ang kwan po natin, ang mangyayari dyan ngayon is all entry positions for full-fledged colonel will be vetted sincerely by our SOPPBs and all other directors. Your SOPPB, Committee Alpha and Committee Bravo, admin and operations shall be combined in such a way that when you are interviewed, it will be a mixture of admin and operational expertise. Ganun na yun. Para lahat tayo pwedeng pumunta kahit saan. At malalaman na po natin kung hindi ka pwede para sa isang posisyon. There will be a career service management that would be able to monitor and supervise the career of each and every officer. Yun ang mangyayari doon. For PNCOs, you will also have a different unit that would be able to at least yung mga R1 nyo magkakaroon na ng expertise kung sa mga localization and etc. And that is part of the morale and welfare of the people. Number 4. Okay. O nga pala. Your DIPO is so strong that even in anti-criminality, they will be supervising and monitoring the regions. Ganun yun. So, your DIPOs will expand. Almost everything will be there for ISO, and this is in support to LCAP, or the End Local Communist Armed Conflict. And the anti-terrorism, SAF will be specialized in such a way that we will be training more of seaborne operations. Why? Because the Philippines has 7,100 islands. If we have seaborne in Mindanao, most especially in Zamboanga, we dream that there will be seaborne troops also in the Visayas and in the northern tip of northern Luzon. And we will expand more. The DIPOS will be assisted by at least one company of assigned Special Action Force for anti-insurgency. And we are still looking at another team for every region to assist the PROs in anti-criminality. Marami pa. And we hope we'll be able to do that, and this has to be sustained. We wish to pave the way for this because we want you to go to places wherein you would be practicing your own expertise. Anti-criminality, anti-insurgency, and anti-terrorism. The fourth one is recruitment and selection. Well, you know well that we are doing now, we have what you call yung RSS. Okay? The fifth one is reorganization and restructuring. And that's what we will be doing to create more positions, more promotions for all those incoming full-fledged colonels, light colonels, and generals. When you do that, alam nyo yung sa AFP, in August 2019, they were 120,000 strong, more or less. Ang general nila, 191. Yung PNP, then, in August 2019, was 192,000 strong, 72,000 more than the AFP. But we only had 146 generals. And by this, by expanding our structure and our reorganization, we would be able to come up with a lot more generals, a lot more full-fledged colonels, a lot more 1-star, 2-star. No? Ang 3-star, kwan na ngayon. 3 command group, 5 DIPOS, so we already have 8 3-stars that will be filled in, 5 of which will be coming from DIPOS. After your reorg and reorganization, you have what you call yung Bayanihan 2. Yung Bayanihan 2, ang mangyayari dyan, we will commit ourselves to the barangays. We will go down to the communities so that we would be visible to the community that we are serving. We will be establishing assistance desks in barangays. Kung hindi kaya ng barangays, i-cluster natin. And response team should be strategically located in these areas. And we hope we'll be able to do that continuously and be able to sustain it. Second to the last is the enhancement of your morale and welfare. We are hoping that everybody would be performing much more better kung maganda rin naman ang binibigay natin sa ating mga tauhan. Lalo't lalo na, tinaas na po ng Presidente ang ating sweldo. I believe that by doing so, we would be able to adhere and be able to commit ourselves not to be corrupt. Let's rid our organization of corruption. Let's rid the community of illegal drugs. And as always, when we operate, let us follow always the rule of law, not violating human rights. Our internal affairs service will be strengthened, and I recommend actually that IMEG, or the Integrity Monitoring Enforcement Group, will be under IMEG, but that's still under study. Tinitingnan pa natin kung kailangan nating ilagay doon. And last but not the least, yung sa moral and welfare, I think you've heard about localization. Localization just simply means to say that you will be transferred in or near your areas of residence. So sa lahat, karamihan ng mga na-assign doon sa malayo, karamihan nagpapa-assign ko hindi PRO COR, PRO 2. If not PRO COR, PRO 2, which means to say almost 50% already of the population of the PNP consists of Ilocanos and Cordilleras. Yan ang totoo doon. And maybe soon enough, it will be 60-70%. Kasi marami pong nanggagaling, lalo na dito. You will see Cordillerans not only in Region 1, in NCR, but you will see a lot of Cordillerans in Mindanao and in the Visayas. And we are proud to say that they are one of us. And last but not the least of the 9-point strategic thrust, we will continue on with our Patrol Plan 2030 and continue to institutionalize each and every unit. And we hope that with the Patrol Plan 2030, and the 9-point strategic thrust, our Philippine National Police members will be respected, be responsible enough, and be disciplined. To all of you, let us continue to lead and mentor our people. These are the virtues that we need from our leaders. We need to emphasize this fact because we would want to maintain our integrity and credibility as an organization, as a law enforcer that serves and protects the people in our community. Sana po ay patuloy nating tulungan ang ating mga kababayan, tulungan po ang ating mga kapulisan. Sana po kada po isa sa atin may mabigay na magandang alaala para sa ating mga tao na siniserbisyuhan. Sa inyo pong lahat, I want to say I am proud to be a Cordilleran. I may be the first Cordilleran to be the Chief PNP, but I expect more from you now. You will lead the PNP soon, and I enjoin you. I wish to enjoin you just to follow what our organization needs. Responsible, respected, and disciplined Philippine National Police members. Sa inyo po lahat, mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you very much, sir, for that very inspiring message. Please be seated. And the SWAT symbolizes authority. Likewise, a picture.
Diyan yung mic natin din.
Thank you. Please be seated. That